Blonde girls often play provocative roles in horror movies. The main purpose of these characters in the movie is to undress, and be as glamorous as possible. These girls often lead a very loose lifestyle, can be silly or very aggressive, always like to attract attention, and can go to bed with anyone. These girls are familiar to the audience through the scenes of screaming, trying to escape in the scene of torn clothes, and dying in the nude scene. Perhaps they were made to please the male audience, and kill her to satisfy the female audience's annoyance. The people who play these roles are often the prettiest girls in the entire cast of the movie. Today, let's take a look at 5 such unlucky girls. 5. Dani Arslow in the movie, Piranha 3D, 2010. In the film, hot actress Kelly Brook plays a porn star, accompanying a director to Lake Victoria, Arizona to film. As a porn star, she also makes full use of her skittish tricks, and makes viewers blush. Her end is to become a delicious bait for ferocious man-eating fish. Director Derek plans to shoot adult films for the girls in various locations, especially this hot bikini show. After a hard day's work, Dani put on a red bikini and sunbathed in front of the boat. Meanwhile, Derek crashes the boat into a rock, causing Derek and Crystal to fall out of the boat. Crystal is quickly killed by the piranha fishes. When Dani pulled Derek up, half of his body was eaten by the fishes. Turns out, this girl is also very good-natured and cares for others. Therefore, people should not judge others by their work. When the boat began to sink, they contacted the local police to be rescued. Dani is the oldest person on the boat, so she takes on the job of protecting the rest. The sheriff decided to save Dani and the children by tying ropes from boat to boat. When Dani and the others tried to swing over the rope above the water, suddenly, piranha fishes appeared in the water below and started clinging to Dani's hair. She stopped and tried to get them out of her hair, but this caused her to be lowered towards the water. Killer fish clung to her arms and face. Finally, she couldn't hold it anymore and fell into the water. 4. Bree in the movie, Friday the 13th, 2009. In Friday the 13th, Bree is one of a group of young people who go to Crystal Lake campsite for the weekend to enjoy partying and sex. Bree gave the audience the most impressive topless display in horror film history. But then she quickly became a victim to die first. Along with some other friends, Bree accompanies Trent to his house in Crystal Lake. Her goal for the weekend is to make a sex video, and become Trent's new girlfriend. Although the guy is currently dating his best friend, this is definitely a bad girl. During the chaotic party, the young people accidentally broke the chair, making Trent angry. To appease him, Bree dragged Trent upstairs to have sex, and also filmed a clip as a souvenir. But one young man was lucky enough to watch it live. Despite hearing a killer is threatening the group, Bree runs upstairs in search of her new boyfriend. Bree was wearing only a button-up shirt and purple underwear. She stepped cautiously into the dark room, walking barefoot across the floor. Slowly, she looked down at her surroundings and thought that someone else was in the room. However, when she approached the bath, she did not find anyone. Then, Bree was suddenly grabbed by Jason from behind. He covered her mouth with his hand, dragging Bree across the bathroom. Jason lifted Bree off the floor, then placed her on the deer antlers attached to the door and killed Bree instantly. 3. Jules in the movie, The Cabin in the Woods, 2012. In the movie, Jules plays a voluptuous college girl. Jules is essentially innocent, just because she was chosen to inject a chemical that makes her more erotic and flirtatious. As a result, she became the first victim of the zombies, while preparing a hot sex scene with her boyfriend in the forest. Jules is a medical student. She is often concerned about the health of her friends. To please the gods, the group of friends is chosen to conduct an ancient ritual. Jules was designated as the image of a prostitute. In order to show off her prostitute personality clearly, the secret organization has processed her blonde hair dye into a toxin that slows down her cognitive abilities. And during her time in the cabin, she was sprayed with a sexual stimulant. Jules almost awakened a curse by wearing the necklace over the wedding dress, while the group was inside the cellar. During his stay there, Marty chose Jules to play with a wolf's head hanging on the wall. Jules flirts freely, and passionately makes love to the wolf's head, much to her friend's surprise and enthusiastic support. Under the effect of aphrodisiac mist, Jules solicited his lover to go to the forest. When Jules and Kurt are making love passionately in the woods, she is stabbed in the arm by a member of the Buckner zombie family. The family of zombies has been raised from their graves by the curse. Even though the god of thunder didn't have a hammer, he still tried to save her by knocking down zombies. Jules runs away and finds a place to hide. After Kurt she tries to go back to save his girlfriend. He was stabbed in the back by another member of the zombie family. Jules ran to help her boyfriend. Zombie used a bear trap to fasten Jules' back, dragging her across the grass. He continued to control Jules, letting the mother zombie cut off Jules' head with a saw blade. Her blood is sent to the whore symbol in the basement. Buckner then threw her severed head into the cabin, scaring the others. He left the corpse left to Julie still in the woods. 2. Lily in the movie, Night of the Demons, 2009. Night of the Demons is the story of a crazy party, which is full of hot guests. Lily is a guest at a Halloween party hosted by Angela. But the owner had already been transformed into a demon before, because she was bitten by a skeleton in the basement. During the party, Lily meets her ex-lover, Dex. To make Dex her ally, Angela infects Dex by kissing him. An angry Lily leads Dex into a nearby room, where the two have sex. And Lily started having doggy-style sex. And fortunately, no young man with a knife broke into the room. However, something more terrible happened when Dex suddenly turned into a demon. He pulled out his sword and stuffed it into Lily's back door. This caused her to scream, and transform into a demon. Since turning into a devil, Lily has a very evil superpower. She can insert an object into her chest and then remove it intact from the bottom door. Just a side villain, Lily and her lover were killed by Maddie that same night. 1. Jennifer in the movie, Jennifer's Body, 2009. Unlike the other girls on this list, Jennifer is a main character in this story. She is still dead, but is the final boss of the movie. Jennifer and Needy are two best friends, but have completely opposite looks and personalities. One night, Jennifer takes Needy to a local dive bar to attend a concert by indie rock band Low Shoulder. The band's lead singer Nikolai Wolf noticed Jennifer because he thought she was a virgin. This group is worshipping Satan. They decided to sacrifice her in exchange for fame, but did not expect that Jennifer had lost her virginity. So most of the party participants were burned to death in the fire. Near-death Jennifer is possessed by a demon that grants her superhuman strength, speed, charm, beauty, and immortality. There is a condition that she must absorb men to maintain her eternal beauty, or else she will weaken and die. Taking advantage of her hot appearance, Jennifer easily seduces young men who love girls to a deserted place, to kill them. Her best friend's lover is also in her sights. She tells him Needy is cheating on her and calls him to a pool and kills him. Back at Jennifer's house, she's working on her next menu list. After struggling for a while, Needy finished Jennifer off by stabbing her in the heart. Video ends here. If you find it interesting, please subscribe to follow the next videos. Goodbye and see you again.